Shelley Long.
How are you?
How is everybody?
Today Stephanie told me about a minute ago before we were supposed to, you're supposed to move a little bit, remember?
I did. Well,
sorry.
No,
there we go.
This optical illusion time.
No, it's so weird, this program. She told me this show's a little bittersweet, and I agreed. I said it's a little I kind of don't want to do it.
Then I started singing Bittersweet Symphony.
Yeah. This is all going to be about Catherine, the Princess of Wales.
It's going to be an appreciation show about Catherine, the Princess of Wales.
Something we've never wavered on this channel.
No, it's not like Nancy and I. A lot of people
we're not jumping on a bandwagon.
Yeah, a lot of people are jumping the Catherine bandwagon today or yesterday and doing their little apologies. If you want to go back in time, we have celebrated her birthdays. We have celebrated all her Mother's Days. We have celebrated a lot with her because we love her. And
we think she's a good person.
She seems like an angel to me.
Stephanie also made a good point. She goes, we grew up with her. We grew up watching her date Prince William and everything. And we would have figured it out by now if she was a bad person. We would have noticed.
Yeah.
The
clues would have been there.
They would have definitely been there for sure. I mean, even when they found out that her uncle was not so great or whatever, she still didn't cut her uncle off.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything negative about him. She's like, I think the Middletons even said, like, he's still a member of the family. She really puts family first. And that's something I love about her. We're just going to say hi to a few people.
Bittersweet Symphony.
I bet you don't know who sings that.
It's got to be a what is it?
90s.
90s band? Yeah. Nirvana?
No.
Let me think. Pearl Jam?
No.
Beck?
No.
I'm thinking of 90s stuff. Whitney Houston?
No.
Mariah Carey? No, I don't know.
Bittersweet. It was by The Verb.
The Verb.
And they're a 90s band, but that was, I think, like one of their most famous songs. So I don't blame you for not knowing.
Verb. That. Everyone said The Verb. There you go.
Hi, guys. We're going to say hi to a few people.
Hey, we love everybody on here. This is going really fast. Sorry. I'm reading the comments.
Okay. Yeah, we got The Verb. A lot of Verb fans here. All right.
Bittersweet Symphony.
That's our Stephanie did not listen to this music in the 90s, but that was my soundtrack. Like when I go back to like the soundtrack of my life, it's got to be like Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. That album changed. Like I remember just listening to it and going,
she used to love it. Like she would listen to it she would listen to it before flights to calm herself down. Remember we would go on a big trip or to Europe or something. You go, I gotta listen to this.
And then as I got older, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh, that was every girl's 90s
dream. My God.
I used to listen to that all the friggin' time, man.
And you gotta listen to
what's the hidden track, I wonder, on The Verb.
I don't know.
You're a Verb fan.
I'm not. I just know they're the ones that did that.
Uninvited. You're uninvited.
That's not Unjagged.
That's I know. That's Alanis Morissette. I don't know the rest of the words.
Okay.
You're uninvited.
Hi, Tinfoil Tiara. Yeah. You oughta know. You ought to know. Yeah, we can do a whole episode of me singing Jagged Little Pill album.
Oh, Stephanie, will you go out with me? You're my Catherine. I gotta say
Robert again.
Robert again. I gotta tell you, Robert, you do not want to go out with someone like me. I am.
She's a mess.
I am a nightmare. I am one of those chicks that are just impossible to please. It will never happen. I went out with this guy once. And he was saying all the right things, right? And he goes, we're getting to know each other.
Real Housewives is here.
Yay, Jen's here. Jen's doing, we're signing off to Jen after this, guys. So everybody tune in after this to
We'll
Jen's
give you ample
live
warning.
But as I was saying, I was dating this guy once, and he was saying all the right things. He goes, God, you're perfect. He goes, what's wrong with you? And I looked at him and I said, I have a twin sister. and he ran out of there as fast as he could, and I never saw him again. Never saw him again.
Pam says, hello, everyone from Commonwealth country and a royalist. Well, we love the Commonwealth, and we love our royalists here. Not the traitors, love to all. We are definitely not traitors.
Honk, honk,
Hong Kong. Yeah, so in an hour, we will be doing the handoff.
Hi, Jay.
Over to Jen, who will also be doing a live. I think it's a Princess Catherine tribute as well.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
no.
I think so. I looked at her slide.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I didn't want to over the gun because even though she is our triplet.
Preparation.
I know. Well, she is our triplet. I didn't know. Hey, Jay.
Yes.
Bittersweet symphony.
Okay, good joke, Stephanie. Stephanie told a joke.
Oh, we are. Okay, so heck yeah. Oh, the joke about my twin sister. That was a joke.
I don't think it was a joke. Did someone say that? No.
Ask me if I was perfect.
No,
Many men have asked that.
Not that.
They did. They go, "What's wrong with you? You seem so perfect." And I go, "I got a twin sister." And then the shape of them in a hole in the wall just bolted right through.
Oh, thank you, Gift Maid.
And we
have a great rescue today in Texas.
Yes.
We're going to feature. Okay, guys, so let's talk about why we're here. We're here because Friday, Catherine, the Princess of Wales announced that she has cancer. We don't know what the cancer is. We don't know what stage it's at. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's lots of speculation, but we don't know. And she wants privacy. She has told us that she's at the early stages of chemotherapy, and that's it. The palace also
prevention.
Yeah. And that's all we're going to say. I'm only going to go by what she's saying because that's really all she wants out there right now. And that's all we want to. We don't want to speculate on this show. The other thing is, they did make an announcement, Kensington Palace, that I don't know why this Twin Talk banner thing's on. Let me get rid of this, guys. It's annoying me. No, because we're going to have other stuff on top of it. And it's, oops, sorry. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oops.
Just leave it.
Well, I guess you guys are stuck with it because I don't know what's going on today.
I don't think people are going to care.
Okay. They also announced that you will not be seeing her do the famous Easter walk that they do every year, and you will not see the kids or Prince William. They want privacy. They're in Norfolk in their private estate. I have a feeling that the people in Norfolk are going to give them complete privacy like they do every year, which is great.
Oh, sorry.
And they also said that Prince William will be back for royal duties after April 17th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And then you will probably not see Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for a while. Now, ladies, we have to accept that. We have to just accept that. And that's fine. I want her to rest. I want her to get better and recover and recuperate. This woman deserves it. She has never put a wrong foot forward ever. And she deserves to have her privacy during this difficult, difficult time. So let's give it to her, guys. Yeah. Did you have something to say?
Well, there was just Lady C speculated that till September, we're not going to see her.
And that's fine.
So we need to just respect her privacy and move on. And we had to send positive thoughts. We could send cards to where she's going to get them. And then,
and we have that too.
We have all that too. But I'm just saying, it's like, what are we going to do? We got to respect her wishes. Mm-hmm. And, that's it.
Yeah, we have the address and we'll put it up again. And then I'll also put it in the description below. You can send a letter to the Prince and Princess of Wales, their Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales, Kensington Palace, London, W8 4P as in Paul U. So I'm sure they're getting tons of well wishes.
I think that's why they put out that statement too.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about in this episode is the Middletons, especially her parents. Okay. These two people are probably going through hell right now. To see their daughter, their firstborn, have to battle something like this. First of all, publicly. Second of all, Nobody wants to outlive their child. That is a fate worse than death, I have heard. I don't have children, but I hear that is the worst thing ever. I can't even imagine what these two people are going through, and the conspiracies and the disgusting behavior of some people in the last, I don't know, 3 months have been sick and gross. And for them to have to be going through this with their daughter is probably killing them. So can we please, while we're giving positive thoughts to the Princess of Wales, can we also give it to her parents and her family as well, who are probably going through their own private hell? They are very close, the Middletons. They are a close family, and it's not made up. This isn't something where we've scrubbed Princess Catherine scrubbed the internet before she got married. No, this is not made up. They are a close-knit family, okay, guys? And then when the girls graduated school, they went and worked for the family business. Stephanie and I can attest to that that's what girls usually do, is they stay with their parents until they get married. They stay in the fold of their parents. James also, the little brother, is also very close to his sister. He put up, and I'm going to bring it up right now, this very sweet, I didn't know James Middleton even had. Did you know he had an Instagram page?
Yeah, because I love his dogs. I follow his dogs.
Oh, okay.
He's obsessed with his dogs.
Yeah, he put up this picture of the two of them, and he said, I climb many mountains, and we're going to climb this one together, or a journey. I'm sorry, I don't have the quote, but this was very sweet. If you want to go take a look at his Instagram page, I'm sure he's accepting messages of support.
She looks just like Louis. I mean, it's incredible. Isn't the resemblance? It's so cute.
Yeah. So I'm sure these people are going through their own private hell right now. It can't be easy. But let's give them as much privacy as we can. I know obviously our side is, but I hope everybody's doing it. I know the people of England are going to do it. I know where they live, like Windsor and Norfolk and London. I know you guys are going to do it, so I don't have to tell you guys.
Yeah, we're primarily talking to Americans right now.
Yeah.
And the celebrity of America.
Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, bless you in advance.
Nope.
Gonna sneeze?
No. Okay, so today's show, I'm only putting out stuff that kind of touch me and Stephanie and I, Grammar, Nancy, us. Because if I put out everything that is so great about Princess Catherine, we would be here for 2 days. So
I'd be here for a week.
I'm just going to show you guys some videos that kind of made me smile throughout the years, pictures that have made me smile throughout the years. And what does Jen have to say? Yes, love that you know him based on his dogs.
I follow him because of his dogs.
Yes, he got them Lupo, their first dog, and their second dog.
He treats his litlittle babies like babies. Yeah. And I love that about him. Even though he has a new little baby, he treats his little babies like babies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like hi from Boise, Idaho. I've driven through Idaho. But yes, thoughts and prayers. Yes. Yes, I think you have.
From New Orleans?
What?
From New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Love y'all's show. Hi from Tallahassee. I dated a guy who was from Tallahassee. He lived in LA, but he was from Tallahassee. Really nice guy. I've dated a lot of guys. Best parents ever. They really are. I mean, like I said, I can't even imagine we're talking about King Charles and William and all this stuff, but can you imagine what they're going through? So I just sort of want to show some pictures that have made me smile throughout the years. Stephanie too. I mean, they're old.
They were best friends.
College days, and her as a child. I mean, she really looks like Prince Louis for sure. Thanks. My cat's name is Karen. I read last night that Prince of Wales' popularity and work has surpassed Princess Diana. Well, and it's going to get even.
Princess Diana died at what age?
36.
36 years old, and Kate Middleton is 42. So, yeah, they, geez.
It's got a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
She's been in this business, this crazy business.
Yeah. Here they are living abroad. Oh gosh, guys. This was in Greece? No, they didn't live in, where did they live? They lived in, not Turkey. You guys are going to kill me for not knowing this. But her dad was an airline
Miss Research
pilot. Or wasn't he, didn't he direct the planes? Wasn't he the guy, who did the controls? Oh, they lived in Jordan. Thank you very much, Ritz. I appreciate that. They lived in Jordan.
We got a bunch of Jordans.
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
Jordan, thank you very much. But her dad was traffic control.
Air traffic control.
And her mom was a stewardess.
Okay.
But middle
flight
class
attendant. That's what they call them these days.
I'm sorry. But very, very close-knit family. As you can see, they wanted the best for their daughter. I love these pictures of her because, like everybody, including Stephanie and I, the first year you go to university, you get a little something called Freshman 15. And freshman 15 is
leaving your parents' house, not eating nothing but pizza, white rice with soy sauce, because that's all you know how to cook.
Pasta,
ramen noodles, because that's all you know how to cook. What else is all we knew how to cook?
Drinking beer,
drinking a lot of what was the wine? The pink wine.
You're welcome.
Zinfandel. What white Zinfandel.
Honestly, and Teresa, Sidley Twins, thank you so much for doing this. We in the UK appreciate and love you. Thank you. We love you guys too. And also
Mystified's here.
Bardold and James wine coolers.
Oh yeah, man. That's the freshman 15. So
and
again, we grew up with Kate Middleton, and we know what's going on, and it's so interesting. Yeah. I love how she married her best friend.
Don't worry, I have a whole section to Pippa. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got that covered. I would never forget Pippa. I mean, she dressed like us.
Well, we went to the same generation.
I know. It's so funny. We had those jeans and that shirt. I wore my hair like that.
I used to have that silver watch because you always had the silver watch with the friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
Freshman 15.
And we were all confused back then. We all were trying to figure out our way.
Yeah.
It was a difficult time for all us women.
Yes.
And I could relate to her, that's for sure. Look at her. She's so pretty there.
And I think that's one of her appeals that Prince William liked, was that she was just a normal girl. And she was probably a little dorky. She was a little shy. Nothing like not that I know because I don't watch it, but nothing like The Crown tried to portray her.
The Crown didn't really have her on that much.
They
had her maybe on for like a few scenes. It was this scene and that was it. That was the big scene.
So supposedly this was the fashion show. She did a fashion show for a friend in school. And this was the fashion show that caught Prince William's eye. He was like, wait a second, this girl that I've been hanging out with this whole time,
she's hot.
She's got a really nice, wait a second.
Wait a second. Hold on.
We don't know if that's true 100%, but this is the famous picture, and she owns it. She never tried to hide this picture.
No, and she knew, man. And I heard that she was like, she was dating. Listen, they were both dating other people, but they were friends.
Yeah.
And I guess she had broken up recently with her boyfriend. Someone was like, hey, did you hear the Middleton girl? She's single now. So of course he was like, wowzo.
Hi, Kathy. Thank you for your beautiful hearts. All you do for dogs and celebrating Princess Catherine, Princess of Wales. You two are the best. Well, you're the best too, Kathy.
Thank you for the donation for our little furry friends.
Yeah.
Today.
This photo was on the news so much in the UK at the time. I think she winked at him.
I would imagine. Listen, if I had just broken up with my boyfriend, I'd be like, hey, I need to talk to a friend. You want to talk?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd pull a Dawson's Creek. That's what I would do. I'd go over to Pacey's house and I'd be like, can I cry on your shoulder, dude?
Well, they lived in the same dormitory.
No, you know what I mean, though, man. I'd be like,
didn't Catherine wear that outfit when her and William broke up for a short time?
No, that was when they just started liking each other.
Which outfit are you just?
We're talking about the model stuff.
Oh, I don't know. No.
No, they weren't even dating.
I think they were referring to this one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, we don't know which outfit you're talking about.
Probably the modeling.
Yeah. This is cute. He started bringing her to his games, his matches. I believe this was a football, or it could have been rugby. I have no idea. Can't verify. Now, I love this section because this is going to be dedicated to my favorite part of their courtship. Princess Catherine and Prince William drunk in the back of cabs.
Yes.
Because we have all been there.
Dude.
Okay, in university and even in our 20s, This is what we all did. We would get out of clubs at night and we would pile in the back of a cab.
I don't even remember.
Would be mortified
I don't
had they published photos of me doing this. So good for
you
Princess
should have put some of those of you.
I will not do
We
that.
got some of those, trust me. But I remember we had in college, my parents bought us a new car at the beginning of our college years, and it was a Ford Escort. It was a cute car. It was very affordable.
White.
And it was white, and it was very fuel efficient. Even though Clinton was our president and gas was 99 cents.
Clinton was our president.
Yes.
During university.
Well,
really?
not Clinton. God.
Good Lord.
No, it was Bush. It was Bush.
Good
Sorry.
Lord, Stephanie.
It was not Clinton. It was Bush. Sorry. It was Bush. It was 99 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
Clinton was high school.
God, Stephanie, like, where'd you get Clinton?
Well, I said, when you think about it,
Yeah.
you wanted him to do that.
They broke up for like in 2008. I want to say 2007. End of 2007, beginning of 2008, for just like a brief period of time, and we'll talk about that and how Pippa helped her get her mojo back.
But as I was saying about that awesome Ford Escort, just to finish the story, it only seated 4 people safely. We were able to get 12 people in that car at one point, and I never knew how the heck we ever made it home safely.
It was you're telling a really negative story.
No, I'm saying there's 12 people in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. No one in college used to try to put a bunch of people in the car.
First of all, whoever was driving, and it must have been me, nobody ever drank and drive.
I never drank and drove. It was probably me. I was like the good one in college.
I wouldn't say that. So yes, they were very in love. Let's get to more.
Look at them. Look at that. She was probably drinking the Riesling.
I love Prince William in all these pictures because he is just hammered. He's just hammered.
I love it. Look at that. That's look at her.
That's my favorite.
Look at her. She's like, where? She goes, where's the Tylenol?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same story, Nadine. Everyone has the same story in college. You got a four-person car. You get 12 people in that car. Oh, Meghan Markle's parody's here, guys.
Oh, hi. There's so much nonsense about Princess Catherine on X. Thank you for bringing so much needed positivity.
We are here for you, and so is Jen from Real Housewives Recap.
This is cute. This is when they you started seeing them more together at things, and then they were comfortable with each other from the start.
It's easy to be friends first.
It's easy to be friends first, but it's also, you can see there was a mutual respect. Again, you started seeing her at all his polo matches, things like that. This is my Pippa section. So everybody was like, what about Pippa? Nancy, you're not bringing up Pippa. Well, here we go.
I love your thing on Pippa that she wore white.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing about Pippa. If I had to compare Pippa to anybody, I would, and Princess Catherine, it would be Stephanie and I. Okay. I always say,
we're not in the looks department.
I'm as far as closeness.
I know. I'm kidding.
I'd say, I always tell people we're like the Middleton sisters. But what I'm trying to say is this picture pretty much proves that there is not a jealous bone in Princess Catherine's body. And you guys the people who have been here a while have heard my mom on the show before. People have said, how did you get Nancy and Stephanie to still want to hang out with each other after all these years? My mom was like, I never made, they always were never jealous of each other. I told them to never be in competition with each other, and we never were. And I believe that the Middletons raised their daughters to do the same. It proves it right here when Princess Catherine, who having a maid of honor is not known in England, or English weddings. You're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to have what's called the flower girl, and they're supposed to take care of the flower girls. But Princess Catherine had her sister in the wedding. Not only in the wedding, she put her in the same color, and she made it in the hottest little tiniest tight dress, and she made her follow her.
I mean, how hot does she look?
I mean, goodness, and she knew that she wanted her and she let her sister wear her hair in the exact same way as her.
I mean, there's no competition, best friends. They were always this duo. You always saw them clubbing it up. Yeah. They were always on the dance floor going nuts. They definitely put the Hilton sisters to shame.
They definitely did.
You know what I mean?
But
this is royalty right here.
Two sisters. And for anybody who, Sussex was like, oh, well, they didn't have jobs and they were just waiting for husbands. A lot of girls do that. A lot of girls, take odd jobs here and there or work for their parents and stuff. Why are you knocking them? They wanted to be wives and moms. Get off their ass. Like, who cares?
Who cares?
So here they are watching Prince William at a polo match, and she would bring Pippa everywhere.
She still does.
Exactly. There was never any jealousy. There was never any jealousy whatsoever. And I have always noticed that. Yeah. This is when Prince William broke up with Princess Catherine for a little bit. And Pippa was like, we're going out on the town.
And we're going to be seen, girl.
And we're going to be seen. And we're going to be the hottest little girls in the UK. And they were. And I knew at the time what Pippa was doing. Remember, I was telling you, I go, I told Stephanie, I go, they're going to get back together.
Oh, God,
Those two are going to get back together.
He had no chance. Okay.
Against the Middleton sisters.
No.
So this is the picture that was on the paper, on the front page of every paper the next day. I mean, first they had the wedding pictures. Then after that, they showed this. And that's right there. You don't think Princess Catherine knew what she was doing? She wanted her sister part of her wedding. Now, I'm not going to mention anybody's name on this show because this is about Princess Catherine, but you know who would never do this in a million years? I think you guys know. So those two are tight. So like I said, I can only imagine what Pippa's going through as well. It must be just devastating. It's her older sister. She loves her more than anything. I'm sure the kids are extremely close.
Oh, yeah.
This was another time that Pippa had her dress in these short shorts for a roller skating benefit.
Disco.
It was like a disco benefit night, but they were broken up, Princess Catherine and Prince William. So Pippa was like, you're going and you're wearing this. You're wearing this. This is St. Andrews when they graduated, and the famous picture that the Middletons took of these two, very cute. We've all seen this. We've all seen the graduation photos. And this was their first official outing as a boyfriend and girlfriend. This was it. This was, I remember being in America, and this was all over the news. Mm-hmm. And it was Prince William has a girlfriend officially,
yes.
Kate Middleton, or Catherine, whatever they called her back then. And this was splashed all over the news. So as far as relevancy goes, we all saw this in America. This was a big deal. Mm-hmm. Still wears those boots. I love them.
We all had those boots.
We all had those boots.
I love those boots.
It's such nostalgic looking at these pictures too. Yeah. William and Catherine were meant for each other. I agree wholeheartedly. Here's just some more pictures of her at his polo matches.
She had the ring on the whole time. The ring that he gave her.
Always walking behind him, never walking in front of him. Hint, hint. Being respectful of him. This is cute. This is her with his friends. She always got along with his mates, as you would put it.
She seems very sporty.
She's very sporty. They had a lot in common.
A lot in common,
I would say. And this is, I can't remember. This was when they got back together, guys. I can't remember if this is when they got back together.
Yeah,
I think so. This was when we were getting close to the engagement. I really can't remember. Please don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Sure. If I didn't get these in order. This is just some of the paparazzi stuff that she had to put up with. Princess Catherine did not have a bodyguard when they were dating. Just so you guys know. She did not have a bodyguard. She was photographed constantly. There was nothing she could do. When they broke up, it was a free-for-all. There was nothing she could do. And she understood that.
I love that look.
And she still was so gracious about it.
I love that look.
Oh, that's
I love that look. I still wear those blazers and the sweaters. Mm-hmm. I just love that look.
Yeah. But this was their the day before their wedding. And she is checking into the hotel. Mm-hmm. And she has her mom and her sister with her. And I just remember the night before just being so excited. Oh my God.
I was so excited. Oh my God.
There they are with their mom. Obviously, again, very close family. They're not faking it in any way. This is a real family. The Middletons are very close as well with the royal family, obviously. Again, I just wanted to show all four of them. This is them at the coronation. And my heart goes out to all four of them. this has got to be the hardest thing ever. So I feel for these people, and we have to put them in, if you pray, put them in your prayers as well. This is cute. You always, we talk about how King Charles is as a grandfather. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure at the end of the day, the kids are well taken care of by their grandparents because they are very close to the Middletons. We don't have to worry about, are they not, are they not getting enough attention? Are they not this? Part of the reason that the Middletons retired from Party Pieces, contrary to what you're hearing in the tabloids, is they wanted to spend more time with their grandchildren. Pippa has kids. They have the other kids, and James just had a kid. So they're on grandparent duty a lot. Okay.
And they're fur babies too.
And they're fur. Yeah. So, we all remember this, when, her grandma was trying to get her, to walk, down the stairs, and, she didn't want to leave her mom. The story behind this picture is she didn't want to leave Princess Catherine, and her mom the grandmother was like, come on, let's go. And then Princess Catherine goes, look, there's Grandpa's down there. You're going to go see Grandpa. You're going to go see him. And then she goes, where's Grandpa? And then she goes right there. And then and I'll bring it up. And then, he goes like this. Grandpa goes like that.
This is King Charles?
No.
Oh,
no.
I heard it was King Charles. No. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's
where did you hear that?
I just read it that you went,
Yeah.
That's
and
then I'm asking a question.
And then she stuck her tongue out at him. So that guy, there he is. He was down further down by the boats. Why is his name? Can you look? Why is his name absent from my brain? Oh my God. Guys, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, dude.
I was putting this thing together all weekend, and my brain has gone. Carol and how come I can't think of it? I'm such a bad Michael. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry.
Michael.
Oh my God. But I think my brain is tired. You guys, I'll bring this up later, but I started this Netflix show called 3-Body Problem last night, and I got through 5 episodes. So my brain is like that. So I'm also thinking about the show. Sorry. Okay. Carol and Michael Middleton. Very good parents. Okay, here we go. Now let's get to King Charles and their beautiful relationship. He loves his daughter-in-law. I can't imagine. They both have cancer. What is Prince William doing? This man is the pillar of strength.
Oh, yeah.
He's got what his grandmother has. Whatever Queen Elizabeth had, give it a double. That's what Prince Philip has. Prince William has.
How much of those shows have you watched?
I told you I watched 5.
Jeez.
Oh, my boyfriend just texted me and said, my brain is perfect.
Aww.
That's sweet. He wants some loving later. This is their engagement. What? Not like, I wasn't being disgusting.
It sounded that way. Gross.
These are the, obviously, when she had Prince George.
Yeah, drink me. I want her to drink something.
No, stop. I'm
going to get her
right
some
now.
water. Drink some water.
Okay. And there is beautiful Princess Charlotte.
Tell Jay that was nice. Jay, that was so nice.
And there is Prince Louis.
Aww.
And I think what we all need to remember is this is a mother. This is a young mother. 42 is way too young to have to be going through this. She's got very young kids. You guys remember in Australia when she brought Prince George, and she actually, you know what, guys? She did something really strange. She brought Prince George to a play group, and she let him play with the other babies. Can you believe it? She let him play with the other babies.
It's almost like she didn't want people thinking she was above anyone else.
Or her children.
She's so down to earth and sweet.
Yeah.
There she is with Prince George and Prince Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's Charlotte, George, and Louis.
Very close family. And you can't fake this kind of stuff with kids. Kids don't do this to you if you're not close to them.
Kids don't lie.
Yeah,
kids don't lie.
These are some pictures that I always love looking at, is when they have their tantrums. Kids, unfortunately, do have tantrums. And there was this one where Princess Charlotte was having a complete tantrum on the tarmac, and like she wanted to be held. And then finally kids do this thing when they're having tantrums and they're not getting their way. They go limp. They just go completely limp. And she did that, and it was really cute.
Jen says kids and the dogs, they know good people.
Yeah.
There's two things that don't lie: kids and alcohol. Drink some alcohol, you're going to tell the truth every single time. Kids, same thing.
Yeah. There's the playgroup.
Oh, that's
again.
cute.
Yeah, she's letting him play, and he socialized too.
Yeah,
he knew how to play with other babies. So this wasn't the first time that Prince George had been around other children. This picture always gets me.
So funny,
so cute. I love this picture.
She reminds me of Princess Diana there. Diana was always grabbing onto Harry and pulling him and getting him to mind her, and it was so cute. Those pictures of Diana.
I know.
Oh, that's a cute one.
That was a cute one. And this was the most recent. You saw little Louis trying to.
This Christmas.
Didn't I say Christmas? I said recent.
Most recent. Well, actually,
Christmas
Day was the most recent picture of all.
I'm sorry, the Christmas Carol. Right. And this was Prince Louis trying to extinguish his sister's candle. He's very naughty. This was cute. This was them. And this is what also makes me sad. They started taking the kids out more. And I thought we were going to see more of this, but I'd rather have her get well.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'd rather have her get well. I don't want her to push herself. This is just some of the cute things. When she was pregnant with Prince Louis, she danced at the train station with Paddington Bear. I thought that was cute. This one, I don't know. I've always looked at this one and thought it was cute too.
I love her outfit there. She's got very casual Ralph Lauren gear.
This was after she had Prince George. And everybody was like, what? Remember she played volleyball and you saw the midriff for a second, and everybody was like, their mouths just dropped.
Oh yeah. It was like,
who is her trainer? And then
that's genetics. That's genetics.
This is just part of her, she loves children. Her campaign is the Shaping Us champagne. What do I have on the brain? The Shaping Us campaign. And it's basically making sure that children 0 to 5 have are nurtured in positive ways.
She believes that the first 5 years are the most crucial to children.
Yes.
So she encourages them and the parents also to get them to socialize, also get them involved I'm not really sure how the campaign works.
No, that's how it works.
Yeah, you said the first 5 years. I think that's the campaign.
Who can forget this? The Jubilee. We all remember this. This was probably one of the best. This will go down in history.
Oh, it's just hysterical. I mean, and people were upset. It's like he was acting like a normal 3-year-old. That's what I saw.
Who needed a nap and
who needed a nap.
Let's not forget that the Tyndall kids were feeding them candy through the seats. That was also funny. They were giving them candy.
They were hopping them up on sugar.
So funny. I still can't believe he even made it on the balcony.
Those kids behind him were Louis' dealers, they were
his pushers.
Yeah. Like, take this pixie stick, kid. You'll only need one.
And this was Trooping the Color.
Oh, that's the Boy Scouts.
Some
or
of
the Scouts. Or not Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts.
It was the Scouts.
Something Scouts.
Yeah. And they make sure they take the kids on separate outings.
He flew a helicopter that day. That was hot.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show some of my favorite pics of beautiful Princess Catherine throughout the years, being a mom, and not forget the humanity. When we miss her, we're going to miss her. We're not going to see her for a while, probably till the fall. And we can always go to the internet and look at pictures and think about her and be happy. This was done. Stephanie put this up on our Instagram page.
Sorry. I want to give her credit.
Who's the Duarte?
Yeah, Duarte Designs.
This was very nice.
Sorry. It's a little small.
Steph put this up on our Instagram
People
page.
were doing this immediately. A bunch of artists were doing that. So,
is there a Sussex squad among us? Somebody's saying there's a Sussex squad among us.
Vicky, are you a Sussex squad member?
Not this Vicky.
You know, if you're in there somewhere,
you're welcome here.
You're welcome here.
We get that you need a change of pace.
Yeah, we get totally it, man. I would, if I was hooked up in that crowd, I'd want to change of pace too.
Yeah.
So you're always welcome here. You can hang out and maybe see the light. We are not a cult, nor are we a religion. We just we love Princess Catherine here.
Yeah.
So if you're more than welcome. A bunch of people are upset that Vicky is here. I don't know who that is, guys.
Yeah.
All right. But we are all about
someone took care of her. Thank you, Catherine.
I don't.
Okay. Again, we Okay, guys, here's just some videos that I like throughout the years. I'm going to do this one first just to get us in a funny mood. This is when Meet the Princess of Wales, and she asked her to wear pink.
Yes.
So probably tell from her face, but 5-year-old Mila is very excited. Right now, she's sitting in a palace in Edinburgh in her new dress. She's got a meeting she never thought would happen. We filmed Mila Snedden during the first coronavirus lockdown, in the middle of chemotherapy and separated for 2 months from her dad to keep her safe. The picture Mila's mum took through the kitchen window was chosen by the Duchess of Cambridge for her Hold Still exhibition of portraits from the lockdown. And so today, a year on, Kate and Mila finally met.
Look at you. I want to give a big squeeze cuddle. It's so nice to meet you in person. I love your dress. You done it well. Wowzers.
It was so good. I've never met a real princess in my life before. She really wanted to meet me.
During the video.
Because Daddy had to self-isolate to keep me safe from the coronavirus.
Mila had asked the real-life princess, as she calls Kate, to wear a pink dress for their first meeting, but she is on a long journey and still has regular treatment for her leukemia.
We're just counting down the months to March next year when she'll ring the bell. So, yeah.
And that's the ringing the bell is the final. That's what you're all aiming for at the moment, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. It'll be really good to get her to the end of that. Yeah.
10 months.
You blow on it, but first you make a wish.
Right, okay. It's been a year of ups and downs for Mila, but today was definitely an up. Courtship, ITV News, Edinburgh.
Aww.
So there was this full-page ad. I thought I had the picture. See, now you can yell at me for not having the picture, right?
Oh, I don't do that.
And but she had this. It was on the cover. I think it was the Sun or something, and it was a picture of Mila, and she goes, "You've got this," or something like that. So I don't know, that seeing those two together, and now knowing that Princess Catherine is struggling with cancer as well. You know, obviously, emotions are running high.
She really is a good person for doing that.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, man, I mean, there was a lot of that stuff going on, and you had so many rules and regulations. So for her to take the time out to do that,
Of course.
it just shows what kind of person she is.
Here
So.
she is consoling a girl for meeting her during the coronation week.
Aw.
Are you going to be on stage
So, I mean, I think if I had met Princess Catherine, I would lose my mind too. I respect Stephanie and everything she says. I do too.
Hey, thanks, Poncho Sussex. We just want to remind everybody, this was a great show, by the way. You did a good job putting all that together. I wouldn't be able to find all that stuff. I was trying to go through Instagram yesterday, and I found a bunch of William and Catherine stuff, but I didn't find the little gems that you found. So good
This
on
one,
you.
there's one more I wanted to show.
This one?
Yeah.
This was actually
This was the first Christmas thing she did. And the reason they're looking like that, I think people are like, oh, he looked over at her and he's he looked over at her and he just kind of like gave her a smile because all this, I think it had to do with the fact that they knew this was probably going to be the Queen's last Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
I think so. I think that's why they gave that emotional
And
kind
they
of
also,
look.
they can read each other's minds at this
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
I really,
Kind of like Stephanie and I.
well, I just don't.
You have to rally from this, seriously.
Rally from what?
You have to rally.
I
From
think
you
I'm
have
doing
to
a pretty
make
good
them,
job.
You have to make them know that you're
Guys,
okay.
I'm fine. Nancy's awesome.
Jerry Bruckheimer is 80 years old. Nice.
Everybody, thank you so much. Again, I just want to let everyone know that Jen from Real Housewives Recap is taking it over. We're doing a handoff again after this, and she is going to take over in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. So everybody head on over to Real Housewives Recaps and
Today's animal rescue.
check out her live.
Today's animal rescue is Yaqui Animal Rescue. They're in Texas. They're a non-profit, no-kill animal shelter. And they're right on the border of Mexico. And they care for, I think they can care for like cats, dogs, horses, cows, pigs, chickens, turkeys, ducks, and turtles.
Farm animals.
And they've also rescued possums. So we were talking about that the other day about possums.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about, we think, I don't know about you guys, but in Portland, we have raccoons and possums, but we don't see them. They do a really good job at hiding from us. Okay, guys? I don't know where they go, but I think there's something in Stephanie's yard, not my yard, but Stephanie's yard.
That's not a big deal.
And
We
my
probably got a
dog,
possum.
and my dog lately, my pit bull, who is not scared of anything, will sometimes go in there and then she'll run out at night. This only happens at night with like her ears back, and she'll run upstairs to my bed and just hide in the bed and like go under the covers.
Yeah.
So we think it's like a possum, and she's trying to get in its
I don't want to
nest
mess with it or anything.
No, we don't want to mess with it. That's why we're like, oh, we want to help the possum if it's okay.
So again, guys, we are signing it over to Jen from Real Housewives Recaps. We want to leave on a positive note. This song goes out to Princess Catherine.
Try not to get worried. Try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Oh, don't you know everything's all right? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight.
Everything's all right. Yes, everything's fine.